Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayenshola Ogundele. Small satellite market key players. The focus points of my presentation are as follows: small satellite market and small satellite market key players. Today, the world's future is being shaped by the various space activities embarked upon by the humans and achievements on space exploration. There is a high increase in production and launching of small satellites, and this is made possible through the satellite miniaturization approach and rideshare launching. Large Geostationary Earth Orbit spacecraft. A spacecraft that orbits at about 35,786 kilometers above a particular spot on the Earth and being used for many applications such as direct broadcasting, communications, information relay, and a host of others, has the advantages that the GEO spacecraft remains in the same position throughout the day and the Earth antennas can be directed towards the satellite and remain on track without the need for reorientation. But its disadvantages of long path length and losses, expensive nature, and significant time delays in sending and receiving data is making satellite designers to look for alternative solutions, which is found in the use of small satellites. The advent of small satellite and key players in small satellite market is helping to reduce or eliminate challenges posed by the large geostationary Earth orbit satellites. For example, SpaceX Starlink small satellite system, a satellite internet constellation aimed for global coverage, is designed to convey large amounts of information quickly to any point on the Earth. The constellation is suitable for remote places where fiber optic cables will be very expensive to bury under the ground, and for services that are delay sensitive, such as voice communication, due to its proximity to the Earth and ability to communicate with minimal time delay. Small satellites are used for interplanetary missions, Earth observation and remote sensing, communications, mapping and navigation, surveillance and security, meteorology, scientific research and exploration, and space observation. Small satellite key players are helping to revolutionize the use of small satellites for various purposes. Examples of some of the key players are Airbus, L3Harris Technologies, Thales Group, Aerospace Corporation, Boeing, SpaceX, Honeywell International, Planet Labs, Surrey Satellite Technology, Lockheed Martin, Sierra Nevada Corporation, Blue Origin, and Northrop Grumman. Small satellite market. Small satellite companies are providing gateway for future capabilities in science and commercial exploration with high reliability. In order to boost small satellite market, companies are using small satellites to validate emerging technologies at a lower cost and higher risk profile. This picture shows student-built CubeSats released from the International Space Station's Kipo module. Small satellite market technology. Presently, small satellite companies are developing new technologies and modifying existing technologies in order to fit small satellite development. In order to contribute to the small satellite market, L3Harris modified its mesh antennas, which are being used since 1970s for large communication satellites. This picture shows A3 Iris demonstration series of end-to-end small satellites. Small satellite market boom. Terran orbit's growth coincides with a rapidly expanding small satellite market, which encompasses satellites that are under 1,200 kilograms. Within that market, nanosatellites, which ranges from 1.1 to 10 kg, and microsatellites, which ranges between 11 and 200 kilograms, are positioned for rapid growth. This picture shows twin spacecraft China's project, which was designed to study the formation and evolutionary implications for small robopile binary asteroids. Several companies are tapping into the booming small satellite market. The global nanosatellite and microsatellite industry was valued at $2.23 billion in 2020 and is expected to reach $8.69 billion by the year 2030. This picture shows a rocket's high view of a stack of SpaceX Starlink satellites before orbital deployment. Small satellite market boom. An increase in production and launch of CubeSats, cube-shaped satellites measuring approximately 10 centimeters in each direction, are contributing to the small satellite market boom. Small satellite market key players. Some of the small satellite market key players are identified as follows: Thales Group, Planet Labs Incorporation, Lockheed Martin, A3 Iris Technologies, Honeywell International Incorporation, Northrop Grumman, Mazar Technologies, Shuri Satellite Technology Limited, Terran Orbital, Airbus Defence and Space, SpaceX, and Blue Origin. Each of them is highlighted below with their respective functions and contribution to the small satellite market. Thales Group designs, operates, and delivers satellite-based systems that help position and connect anyone or anything everywhere and help to observe the Earth and optimize the Earth and the solar system's resources. Space as humankind's new horizon. Thales Alenia Space believes in space as humankind's new horizon, which will enable to build a better, more sustainable life on Earth. This picture shows Iridium Nest constellation of 66 operational telecommunication satellites in low Earth orbit, flying at an altitude of 780 kilometers, supported by 15 in orbit and ground space. Thales Alenia Space and Spaceflight Industries joint venture plans to disrupt the small sat industry by producing cost-effective satellites at scale. Development of new systems. Nanyang Technological University, Thales Singapore, and Thales Alenia Space are teaming up to develop new concepts and technologies for systems used on micro and nano satellites. This picture shows an Iridium Nest satellite. Planet Lab Incorporation is another small satellite market key player. Planet Lab provides daily satellite data that helps businesses, governments, researchers, and journalists understand the physical world and take action. Planet is revolutionizing the Earth observation industry with the highest frequency satellite data commercially available. The data is transforming the way companies and governments use satellite imagery data, delivering insights at the daily pace of change on Earth. This picture shows Planet Lab satellites in orbit. Small satellite with latest technology. Planet designs and builds its satellites in-house, and this enables it to iterate often and pack the latest technology into its small satellites. Planet operates more than 200 satellites that together provide an unprecedented data set of Earth observation imagery. This picture shows Planet's shoebox-sized satellite. Lockheed Martin is another small satellite market key player. Lockheed Martin is driving technology into proven platforms so as to create enhanced satellites that do more, cost less, and get customers to orbit faster. The company is developing capabilities that will help to reduce weight and create new types of structures, which will help packing of more capability in smaller spacecraft. This picture shows rendering of the Linus, Lockheed Martin in-space upgrade satellite system. Lockheed Martin is demonstrating how to service other satellites in orbit so as to upgrade constellations or provide life extension services using CubeSats. It is investing in a technology demonstration mission of the latest product, LM400, and a SmartSat software-defined satellite platform, which can easily support new mission requirements. This picture shows demonstration of Lockheed Martin LM400 bus, which was designed for a rapidly evolving and dynamic environment. Earth-3 Ares is another small satellite market key player. It is an agile global aerospace and defense technology innovator which specializes in key mission technologies that enable it to deliver comprehensive, high-value smallsat solutions. Advanced mission. As demand for more innovation in space continues to become larger, Earth-3 Ares is achieving critical advanced missions by offering solutions that are smaller. This picture shows NTS-3 satellite concept, which was developed by Earth-3 Ares. Earth-3 Ares Technologies redesigned its unvolleyable mesh reflector antenna in order to meet growing demand from firms building satellites weighing roughly 180 to 1,000 kilograms. SmallSat pyramidal truss designed by the company is 1/3 smaller and half the weight of the advanced pyramidal truss which Earth-3 Ares produces for large government and commercial geostationary satellites. This picture shows Earth-3 Ares Technologies redesigned reflector antenna for the small satellite market. Another small satellite market key player is Honeywell International. Honeywell's space portfolio is made up of highly innovative products that span human space missions, launch vehicles, microelectronics, and satellite payload and bus technology. Honeywell is a leader in the design and manufacture of satellite bus products. Their extensive knowledge put them at the forefront to meet the special demands of the emerging small satellite markets. This picture shows Honeywell debut new rate sensors for small satellites. Honeywell, in its commitment to the rapidly growing small satellite market segment, added 3 new products to its lineup of space offerings: S-band downlink transmitter and optical communication terminal, which enable high bandwidth data to be transmitted both down to Earth and between satellites, are some of the new products of Honeywell International Incorporation. This picture shows new high data communications products which enable high bandwidth data to be transmitted down to Earth and between satellites. Northrop Grumman is another small satellite market key player. Northrop Grumman's Geostationary Earth Orbit commercial satellites are among the industry's best-selling small and medium-class communications satellites. The company relies on its lower-cost, highly reliable geostar satellites for the broadband, television broadcasting, mobile communications, business data networks, and other telecommunications missions. This picture shows Mission Robotic Vehicle developed by Northrop Grumman, which uses a robotic arm designed to install mission extension poles on claimed satellites. Marshall Technologies is another small satellite market key player. Marshall Technologies set up a new organization that focused solely on small satellites while it continued to downsize its geostationary satellite manufacturing business at Space Systems LoRa. With unrivaled accuracy, agility, and collection capacity, Marshall's high-resolution constellation offers customers around the globe affordable access to the highest quality view of the world. This picture shows illustration of 4 SkySats built by Space Systems LoRa for Terabella, now part of Planet. Surrey Satellite Technology Limited is another small satellite market key player. Surrey Satellite Technology Limited is the world's leading small satellite company, which delivers operational space missions for a range of applications, including Earth observation, science, communications, navigation, in-orbit debris removal, and servicing and beyond Earth infrastructure. SSTL designs, manufactures, and operates high-performance satellites and ground systems for a fraction of the price normally associated with space missions. This picture shows SSTL's future technology demonstration mission flying the new OSS deployable SAR antenna. SSTL Satellite for Satellite VU is based on a design called the CAP, a 130 kilogram satellite equipped with a mid-wave infrared instrument capable of imagery with a resolution of 3.5 meters. The instrument was tested on aircraft so as to confirm its performance ahead of launch. This picture shows SSTL satellite for satellite VU. Terran Orbiter is another small satellite market key player. Terran Orbiter is building small satellite constellations of the future. Its activities and other small satellite vendors is making small satellite market to become an interesting market to watch. Terran Orbital subsidiary, TVAC, was founded by Jody Pushari, who was the co-inventor of the CubeSat. This picture shows its lunar autonomous positioning system technology operations and navigation experiment. TVAC was awarded the Precise Space Flight Experiment to develop a spacecraft for new very low Earth orbit missions and to examine ionization processes in the ionosphere. This picture shows Terran Orbital satellites. Airbus Defence and Space is another small satellite market player. In response to the current market trends, Airbus now offers a portfolio of end-to-end systems that complies with the increasing variety of user requirements and business models of its customers. The company is also developing small satellites for constellation operations. This picture shows Airbus Earth observation satellite. SpaceX is another small satellite market key player. SpaceX provides a small satellite rideshare program, an opportunity for small satellite operators to share space on the Falcon 9 rocket and send their payloads into orbit. SpaceX has shared rocket space on several Starlink launches with companies such as Spaceflight, and more than 100 spacecraft have signed up to fly on Falcon 9 since the program was launched. This picture shows SpaceX rideshare launch. Blue Origin is another small satellite market key player. Blue Origin is developing capabilities as one of the small satellite market key players. Telesat has selected Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket to play a key role in delivering potentially hundreds of broadband communication satellites into low Earth orbit. This picture shows an illustration of Lunar Blizzard spacecraft. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Small Satellite Market Key Players, presented by Dr. Anyashola Ogundele. Thanks for watching.